So, as the lady on the radio says, it's 7:30, and Jane and Edwin are out early, up like whatever there is. What gets up early? Oh, like the birds. Yes. Anyway, so we're driving off to the bridges to do a run around the bridges. Well, Jane here, the runner, will do the running, and Edwin here will do a little bit of walking. Although I must say, yesterday I did 9 kilometers and my hips are telling me about it. They're going, oi, that's a bit sore. Yeah, so that's the morning planned. The doggy's okay. The doggy's alright, yes. He's not quite the same as he was. He's still got his head bowed a little bit, and he's still got a bit of pain. I think it's arthritis. I think we were a bit naughty. We didn't tell the vets that he had been having some prednisolone. And so he was having a bit of prednisolone because it was itchy. And maybe that was masking the symptoms of some early arthritis. Well, he's a 9-year-old dog, 10-year-old dog. 9-year-old dog. So he's doing quite well. But anyway, so that's how we hooch pooch at home. He's been out for his wee-wees, he's had his breakfast, he's had his fish now, and he's lying down in front of the heater. And I think he's quite happy about that. A bit cold for dogs first thing in the morning. So, Jane's going to try. No, Jane will do, because Jane's very good at this stuff. Going to do 15 kilometers. Edwin, on the other hand, is going to saunter around, see how his hips go, and see how many kilometers he gets under his belt, walking around the rivers. It's very pretty. Now, let's talk about vans again. Why not? Yay, vans! No. So after talking to Wayne, I thought, right, let's do a bit of research. He's on about how cars, they're just sort of, Toyotas, he said, 100,000, they're sort of just, getting broken in. They're just sort of starting to get ready to go. So I did some research, and true enough, as far as cars go, the SUVs I didn't look at, but of cars, the Toyota Avalon is known by lots of different companies doing data on cars as the longest, the highest mileage car around. But guess what? The highest mileage car, SUV, not SUV, but people mover is. It's the Honda Odyssey. The Honda Odyssey, in a lot of surveys, most of the surveys, comes out as top for people movers. Honda Odyssey. Now, I've got the option. I had a look at the Kia and the Honda Odyssey with sort of things I was thinking about. And then I had a look online and saw quite a few people making Honda Odysseys into little camper vans. It looks quite good. So my thoughts now are, instead of getting a Chinese-built car that really doesn't have a history as such, mainly because the company was only formed in 1994, get something that has the highest mileage, the Honda Odyssey, and make it into something I can sleep in. It's quite simply, but very easily I can change it back to being a very high mileage, good quality car, which I've driven, which I really like, because I drive that, and I drive for St. John's. And it's an absolutely beautiful car, with all the modern tech, and very low mileage per, I think it's something like between 6 and 8 litres per 100 kilometres. It's a very good value for money car. And, as it goes, only $44,000, would you believe? So it's actually cheaper than most of the vans. Obviously not cheaper than the Chinese one, which is quite amazingly cheap, which makes you wonder, why is it so cheap? What have they left off to make it that cheap? So that's our thoughts first thing in the morning as we drive along, and as I tossed and turned last night thinking about vans. And we shall see. On the 25th, I think, with any luck, touch wood, I get my permanent part-time contract with the WACS, Western Australia Country Health Service, which will mean that I will be going down to Busselton every week for the next 6 years. So we do need to make a plan of some description. That's where we're at. After the 25th, we'll make a decision. See where we go from there. And that's the story for the moment. Anything to say, Jane?
No.
Nothing. Jane's very quiet about this whole matter. She thinks I'm a total nana. But Jane did like her Honda Jazz. Oh, she loved a Honda Jazz, and basically the Honda Odyssey is very similar to the Jazz, except it's bigger.
It's bigger.
Well, it's not a... You'll be quite surprised when you're actually driving it that it doesn't feel like a big car when you're driving it. It's, you know, although it's a fairly big car, an eight-person carrier, when you're driving it, it's quite beautiful to drive. I do like them. Very nice cars. And they've been around for years. This, you know, a car that's known. It's not a new vehicle. It's the Odyssey. It's been around for, I think, at least 10 years, if not much longer than that. The other one, of course, is the Kia Carnival, which also gets very good write-ups and also is a very high mileage car, but of course not quite as old as the Honda Odyssey. So, yeah, those are the two thoughts. Kia is a little bit bigger inside the dimensions, and but I think is not quite as economical. That's my thoughts on the matter. Now we're on the freeway, so it's kind of boring. We'll just turn off now for the moment and continue later in the walk, where excited, you will be so excited to know I'm going to talk about vans. Yeah, maybe not. All right, bye.